Thanks for tuning in to Through the Lens with Passion. I'm your host, Passion. This show is for the review and critiques of current content, old content, any content period that you're making. And that way, so you go through all of the mistakes and all of the pains and horrible things I've went through, and young videographers do not make the same mistakes. So that's our main goal for this show. My name is Passion. As we said before, I am the owner of Passion Projects LLC. All right, so let's jump right into our video for the day. Oh, y'all see the drip? I got had a shout out Straight Drop for the drip. Straight Drop for the drip. Thank you, Uno. Yeah, we in this thing. All right, so we're going to jump right into this first or to the video for today, which is Ruby Red by Treske. The goal, find 4 good clips and then also 4 bad clips. So this video, Ruby Red, just first off, this is not necessarily a running gun, but it is something that me and Treske have been working together for quite a bit on videos, as far as me shooting, him performing, we putting it together. And we've got to the point where we kind of can communicate by looks and knowing what we're going to do. I get the song, we can kind of put it together. So our goal for this video specifically was to shoot it within 1 hour. He had the location, he had the models, and he had another content creator there taking photos. All right, so this was filmed on April 8th, 2024 with a Sony A7, I believe it's A7S3, but I need to go back and check. I think I put A7 III there. Y'all have to correct me by looking at the footage, we'll see. And then I know for sure this was a segment of 18 to 35 because I like to mark it down, but I didn't put the camera, so my fault, guys. All right, let's jump into the concept and see. Like I said, this is just an hour. So this was supposed to be basically a video shoot, photo shoot, content day for Treske. And so you see we're here at the studio with Sweet Life. You have your model here along with Treske. Then the model was getting photos. As she was getting photos, I was shooting these slow motion B-roll to cut in R&B song. One of my talents is doing R&B videos. I really enjoy doing those. There you have them kind of like playful banter. He's sitting at a desk and she's just kind of like on the desk tempting him, kind of like a teacher kind of feel. Let's say an office mate. Let's do that, not teacher. Let's not do that. I just like it flows better. Anywho, so and then you have Treske there on his own. So yeah, he made photos from this along with the video, and this was shot within an hour. All of these things were done within an hour. So yeah, main concept is basically a photo shoot, and we're filming the video behind the photo shoot performance. That's it. Nothing too strenuous, nothing that we can't do. Super simple. Get it knocked out. All right, so lessons learned. What did we learn from a short video? Multitasking, right? So this is what I learned, and this was actually taught to me by Treske, Sweet Life, and the model themselves. So as they're going, like we're moving in sync, like we've done this before. I'm setting up, getting everything together, got the automatic slider going. The lights, we got them set up, and we're making sure we're not in each other's way. Me and Sweet Life the Sweet Life is the photographer here, and yeah, we're kicking butt. I'm excited about it. Just how everything is going. So I really learned that you can be doing multiple things as long as you plan it right, know what you're doing, keep it simple. You can multitask very well, and I learned that from that group. So that's something that I took further to videos that I shoot now, even to this day. I like to, at least have some kind of organization, know what we're doing, know what our timeline is, and then from there, even if it's a running gun, I can make it happen, right? So that's the deal. Multitasking, very important. Okay, so let's jump into the video and see what we got. And here we go. Treske, Ruby Red, and then you see Sweet Life there. Let's go back. I want to kind of elaborate on that for a moment. Let's go back and we'll pause it here. Boy, is it not moving fast today. And pause it. So I chose this old film faded look for the intro just because we had so much red and I just didn't want to pull more red into it. But like I said, we had one scene there, a white light on a red backdrop, and then everything else was dark. That's pretty much what we're gonna do. Circle light, let's play with it from there. How many shots can we make it happen? But yeah, this was a creative style. I like that it is, different from the video. Maybe we could have did something else. Right now, I can't really think of what I wanted to do, but maybe something that just grabs your attention when you get there. Not old footage, but something that says Ruby Red. So if we could have pulled something from that vein of the song, like he's seeing this girl, Ruby Red, he's with her. So maybe we came with some idea from there. I can't really think of it now, but if you guys can think of something, throw it in the comments, let me know. I'd be interested to see what kind of intro you would put with this. All right, let's continue. All right, I love her hair. Her hair was awesome in here. As always, a wonderful performer. Alright, so I went, tried to keep it real smooth with the red glitch back to back. Keeping it real simple, real slide, smooth, cutting ends. Doing with a 120 frames per second, cut in with 24 frames per second. And it gives you that smooth look. And then back to the performance where it's a little slow for the eye, because we're normally at 30 frames per second, but at the 24, it's about 24, so it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good for us. Yeah, so we also threw in the cut-ins, brought that back from FUN from the Zay and Loud Pack video. That's something I learned that I put here. With the spaces and the squares, I thought that fit pretty well. See the young lady as now they're taking photos and he's performing, and we're kind of and those are from photos from Sweet Life that we kind of threw in there to make sure it looked good. So we wanted to add to the video. That's when he's looking out. It's a very simple video, not too much. I wanted to keep it simple and easy. The song really is amazing, so it carries everything. I like the bars. Now, one thing I will say, I do like them. Let's see if I can pause it on there. It's popping everywhere. There it is. So these bars, I do like it. It is, like I said, it's really simple. We really didn't have a whole lot of B-roll or other shots. But if I had to do it again, I would have brought a secondary camera. And instead of adding the blocks, I would have had like not a GoPro, but maybe like a 360 camera to give that feel. And as I'm filming, I would have the 360 like attached to or shoehorn to the camera and filming both, right? And that way you get double, you can shoot, you can actually show different footage. 360 from behind, and like obviously show Sweet Life a little bit more and cut in different things, because the concept is photo shoot going on. So and then I can eliminate some of these, because you gotta kind of have something to keep people's attention, just something subtle. It's not bad, but it could have been improved just by adding another camera. So we'll keep going. Very short video too. I'll make it longer than what it is. And yeah, I wanted to show her off just because she was like, make sure I look good. So I put her in here in 3 different ways. And then I really like the red tone here in the black room, just the infinite contrast. Normally I don't like the red too much, but this was done pretty well. It looks good if I do say so myself. So we'll keep going. Performance, yes, perfect. Got the chain popping. I mean, they both were pretty good at performing. That is the shot. That's my favorite shot. She's like, she caught off guard. Like, what's going on? Oh man, I love that when I had to put it in. I think something is said, and she's looking up like, "What happened?" Because she didn't know we were filming. That's how it's going. Yeah, perfect. And once again, Treske is a hell of a performer, so don't really have to do too much directing. He's gonna do what he does, and then on to one of the newer logos that we have. I got one that's newer than this one that I like. It's kind of like a Marvel-ish kind of feel, derivative. So, but either way, it's kind of like that. So yeah, but yeah, very simple. Not a whole lot going on in that one, but this is my favorite video that we've done together. That as far as quality and or simplicity, speed, and just overall, the song is fire. I love the video matches. It didn't overshadow it. It's a good complementary video to the song. So that way, when you see the video, it makes you want to listen to the song more. And the video doesn't, because there's a thing where a video can overshadow the song, and I see that a lot where the video is doing so much and now the song, especially in R&B. Now rap, you want it kind of chaotic. I shoot it a totally different way than I do my R&B video, so it's totally different. It's more chaotic, more strange, more in your face. But I want my R&B, especially when it's a smooth R&B song, I want it shot that way so you can feel it. I want the tone to match. All right, so that is Ruby Red by Treske. Let's go ahead through another lens. Now, I got about 4 more episodes before I can be done calling this new. But this is a new segment called Through Another Lens. On this one, we just basically reimagine what the music video or whatever content we're reviewing, critiquing today would be, and or what's a different way of shooting or a different idea totally, whether it's good or bad or whatever. So here's the idea I have for Ruby Red. Now, I love what we did. Like I said, it was within an hour, and this concept could not be done within an hour, but Little Red Riding Hood. I think that would be cool. Now, there's a music video, and I just talked about overshadowing the music, the music video overshadowing the song, and here I go. But and this is not, I'm not saying this song did it, but there's a music video by The Baby. It's older. I believe it's either on his first or second album, but it's called The Bop, where it's more like a play. He's performing, but it's like all put in like a stage play. I would love to do something like that. I think Chance did a video like that too. I can't remember the song. I think it's like We Don't Do the Same Drugs or something, I believe. Something like that. But a stage play of Little Red Riding Hood where he's trying to get to the girl. He's a big bad wolf. I think that would be creative, unique, artsy. That would have been something that I think that could win an award or something if you placed it, if done right. So since I really like the song Smooth. Now, once again, it would overshadow the video, but the visuals, I think that would be a good sacrifice for something super artsy. And just bringing back that everybody knows the story of Red Riding Hood, so bringing back that story, obviously changing some of the elements and making it instead of a kid, making it a woman, adult woman. That he's after on maybe some Chris Brown. I don't think it's running. I can't think of it, but when just chasing the girl down the street, not chasing. Walking towards the girl, walking at the girl, talking to the girl, maybe trying to coerce her, if I can speak today, maybe trying to get her number or something like that, and being very determined in your speech trying to get with her. So yeah, but that would be mine through another lens. I'm pretty sure Treske loves what we did and wouldn't want to change it. I'll have to get him on the show on a different video, and we'll ask him about that specifically. But yeah, that would be the idea. More just like a play to the song, filling out where Tracy's the big bad wolf, going for the Little Miss Red Riding Hood. If you get the innuendos, I think we'd be good. Boy, I can't speak today, but thank y'all for tuning in. So we're going to jump over to, if you learned something, like something very much. I really appreciate y'all watching these critique videos, just watching me fumble around, getting my base together, getting my bases together so I can become better at this. Man, I really appreciate it for sure. But the goal is to get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube before my birthday, November 26th. If that happens, I will be a happy man. If not, I will be a man that has another goal to reach. So feel free to go on to Treske. He is with Even, but I'll link this in the bios. I'll link this video there along with his new album that is out. Please feel free to support him on Even, then check out the music video on his YouTube page as well. I like to give the content creators the artists their flowers. Dope artists, really fire. This song in particular was one of my favorites when he brought it to me. This one, and then Me, Myself, and I like those for sure. So make sure you guys support him. Other than that, I do have a sponsor coming. It'll be on the next episode. You know what I mean? They already kind of shared a little bit with us. We were able to give some of the merchandise over to Kevin. He did a wonderful job breaking down his thing. But new sponsor coming. I'm not gonna spoil it, but new sponsor coming in a future episode very soon. So awesome. But other than that, I'm not gonna keep y'all too much longer because I done kept y'all too long already. So thank you for kicking it with old CJ, kicking with Passion Project. Shout out to Uno for the this straight drop hat. You know, we staying fly here. Any clothing line that y'all wanna present here on the show, feel free to send it to your boy. But other than that, thank you guys. Please check out the artist's work. If you found anything that you think is cool, please put it down in the comments below. If something I missed, something you say, hey, we should change this, or you got a better through another lens, let me know. I'm always about it. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful day. This is Through the Lens with Passion. I'm your host, Passion. You guys have a wonderful day.
Shake your ass for that cotton. Shake your ass for